Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Ahoy! Let's go! We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the morning crew. Ahoy! Let's go! Welcome to the morning show.
And Terry needs this from Maryville. Get ready to go here for the entire week. It's for you, Terry.
It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away, mother. It's just one of those days. It's all about the he says, she says bullshit. I think you better quit, let it slip, or you'll be leaving with a fat lip.
There you go, Terry. They're for you, for everybody in Maryville, all your friends and family in Maryville, even people you don't know in Maryville. It's all for you to get ready here going for a Monday. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Give us that proof of life check-in, 312-591-8300. What's up? We'll get to the highlights of your weekend. We have Blues Traveler, Gym Blossoms, and Spin Doctors tickets for Ravinia in class with Kenzie today at 7:10. That's a fun show.
I agree.
How can any second of that show not be fun? Look, I don't know when you're going to get up and go get a beer, which you should at Ravinia. Hopefully you bring along the picnic basket, the sandwiches, and all that. But there's no downtime in that show of fun. Do I do? You know what I mean?
They're switching out the stage.
Okay, maybe when the bands shift over. But I kind of, you say goodbye to Blues Travel. I don't know. Let's see.
You say goodbye to Blues Travel.
Well, okay, first,
Cry between sets.
What are you talking about?
I want to kind of walk up and go like, "Hey, I love you, man." Walk up to the stage. Those people that try to get the set list, all that.
Mr. Popper, I love you.
Mr. Papa.
That's his name.
I
It's
know.
John Popper.
Yeah, Mr. Popper.
Yeah, I love him. He played the Riv last year the same weekend as Riot Fest. I thought, why is he not at Riot Fest? This would be so much fun.
I remember that. It was a very misstep there on Riot Mike, not finding a Blues Traveler stage.
How dare he?
Come on now. Not only do you miss sometimes bands at Riot Fest when they play at the same time, you missed they were at the Riv. So Blues Traveler, Gym Blossom, Spin Doctors, Ravinia. That's coming up this Saturday. So those are from our great friends at Ravinia. And we'll just tell you this right now, kind of to get ahead of the game, is it's Lollapalooza week here with Q101 pretty much, with it a couple weeks away, or next week it's coming up. So we will have tickets starting tomorrow at 7:50. We'll do a song scramble, a Lolla song scramble. That leads in also to a Ticket Blitz Thursday this week for Lollapalooza tickets. So huge Lolla week here on Q101. Trying to get tickets. Yeah, we're getting there, and we're going to get you those tickets. 7:50 tomorrow, the first chance at them. And today in studio, like those Third Eye Blind, another fun band, Stephen Jenkins going to hang out with us at 8 o'clock. He had a couple shows. Yeah, a couple shows over the weekend in the area, the Brookfield Zoo, and then he played over in Indiana. So he had a couple, hit both spots, and then just kind of hung out to hang out with us this morning, which is pretty amazing. Pretty cool. Love him. Love him.
Love him.
And we'll have a long conversation with him. We'll play a little guitar, play on the air a little bit. So all that and more coming up this morning with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Time for a fact that makes your brain go. Household chores. There's one in particular that's going to get way better starting this week. So one of the household chores that you do, first off, you can kind of guess what that is, and then why that one sucks. And you can even guess why you think it's going to get better. I'm throwing all that out there to Kenzie and Case this morning, but I have an amazing fact that's coming up here in just about 4 minutes after we do REM, and Kenzie and Case give their answers or guesses on this one for the fact. So what do you think, Kenzie? A household chore that sucks is going to get better.
My least favorite chore is laundry.
Okay.
I really struggle with it because I don't have the attention span. It takes 7 hours total to get back there, change it over, leave, remember it's in there. I want it done in one fell swoop. So I'm hoping that they're coming out with a washing, drying machine that can pick up my clothes and wash them, then dry them, then fold them, and then it's done.
Like a same machine could actually wash and dry possibly.
Yeah, and then I don't have to deal with it because I can't. It's not that it's hard. There's just not. It's not possible for me to remember. If I'm cleaning a bathroom, I'm going in, I'm cleaning the bathroom, I'm leaving when it's clean, right? Mm-hmm. Laundry is like, let me put these in the wash. And then usually the next day I'm like, fudge, again. Not like it's like they're in there and now they smell damp and like I just do the whole thing again.
So you just got to throw that. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you because you can throw them in the dryer. If you just add like 3 or 4 extra dryer sheets with that spring rain scent, the damn smells good.
I don't know. Not when they accidentally sit like overnight.
I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be okay.
There's been times that I lived. Now, like, at least that the washer needs to get used so often, they never sit long. When I lived alone, there was a time where I went in there and I'm like, I don't remember when I put these in. Like, this is so, like, I just don't have the attention span for it.
Huh. Even that nice little song that plays when the washing machine ends, a little diddle-doo-doo, diddle-doo-doo, diddle-doo-doo.
Never heard it. I don't know. I had my crime series on 4000. Here's somebody gets stabbed. I guess I didn't hear the song.
You got to turn your subwoofer down.
Yeah, my bad.
You'll hear the washing machine end. All right, Case, what do you think it is? So an annoying chore is about to get better here in Chicago. And I will clarify, this is Chicago-based, so.
Similar thought to Kenzie. I also don't like laundry.
Yep.
It's not the washing. It's not the drying. It's the hanging.
Huh.
That, as a T-shirt guy, big T-shirt guy, a lot of what I wear, that takes so much time to pull the clothes out of the dryer, to put them in the hamper, to drag the hamper down the hall to the closet, to get all the hangers that I need, and then to hang those shirts up. That is incredibly time-consuming, and I do not like it.
So what do you think is going to fix that?
Hopefully AI. I don't know. Something
AI dryer?
Something that makes me not have to do it.
Well, let me ask you this.
Brian, you just asked what chore we hate. We don't have the idea on how to fix all these things.
Well, I said it's getting better. What's going to happen?
In fairness, he did.
And you gave an answer that was like a washing machine that could actually pull off the washing and drying perhaps in the same machine. It knows when it's over and just starts drying right away. That'd be pretty badass.
That'd be good.
So I'm asking Case a follow-up, but let me ask this now.
Okay.
With your T-shirts, being someone that's 6'2" ¼
Famously.
and T-shirts aren't always perfectly in size. So I wash, then I dry for 20 minutes on casual, then I pull them out, and I hang my black T-shirts, my Van Halen shirt, my Challenge shirt.
Your Tower Record shirt.
Yeah, well, that one shrunk. I hung that one, and that one's, thank you, Billy. Billy Corrigan's Tower Records pop-up. It's a friggin', what do you call it?
Was it like a bib now?
It's a crop top.
I know, he wore it right after the event, and I'm like, did you buy the right size? And he's like, it's wrong. Like, he just exploded on me, and I'm like, okay. Like, it looked like they only had mediums left, and you're like, F it, I still want one.
Nope. Extra large, washed it once, hung the whole time, didn't put it in casual for 20 minutes at all.
It didn't even dry.
No.
Because then my response was, Kids, I remember that I said, oh, did you leave it in the dryer? And he goes, too long? And he goes, hung it dry, never did. He was so mad.
Just to be safe on that one, I hung dry the whole time.
Yep.
Still shrunk in the wash. What shrinks in the wash? Good Lord.
So what was your question?
Oh, so I hang my shirts for 20 minutes after the casual, let them get a little bit warm, get a little thinned out, then I hang them. Do you hang your stuff a little wet so they don't shrink completely?
So I'm glad you asked, Brian. This has been a big topic in my life lately. I'm glad we can finally talk about my laundry on the show.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
I've become somebody who almost exclusively only wears Comfort Colors 1616 t-shirts. That's the brand and the style that I like. If it's not Comfort Colors 1616, I'm probably not going to wear it. Those I can wash and dry normally, full machine cycle, no problems. I have some New Era shirts. New Era is a hat brand. They make clothing I really like. Those shirts get washed, and then I learned from you, partially dried by the machine, then hung up to dry the rest of the way. However, 95% of what I'm wearing is Comfort Colors, and specifically the one t-shirt style there is that I like. Wash, dry, full machine, no problems.
Now, are concert brands, like let's say Lala, do they come in that brand?
The industry is shifting that way, my friend. Lots of scuttlebutt in the t-shirt department lately.
There's nothing's worse than spending $50 on some merch, and it's, like I said, the Tower Records, I can't even talk
Why
about
do you
it.
think I look how I look? I forget about my laundry. So every time I'm like, well, I can't let that dry fully. And my clothes just keep getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And I'm like, well, now I'm a whore. But, what am I supposed to do?
Yep, now you're a whore. Yep. Just now with that.
Damn it.
All right, we'll give you the answer to the fact that makes your brain go after REM.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101 with a fact that makes your brain go. And I talked about a household chore that sucks. And in Chicago, it's going to get better immediately, very soon, I should say. Asked Kenzie in case to guess on this one. Kenzie guessed that somehow the laundry's going to get better because she has a problem with putting laundry in and forgetting about it. And then the clothes shrink because she has to wash and dry them so many times. Henceforth, she ended up a whore because of this, because the clothes getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
I don't have the money to buy new clothes.
Yep. Rather go the whore route then.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Now, on the text line before we get to cases, people say these have been invented. A wash-to-dry machine. Val checked in from Mount Greenwood. They exist, but they do not work well at all, she says.
Oh, okay. Because I was say, why are they not more popular? Who wouldn't go for that?
Who wouldn't go for one machine?
Yeah, or you have the space for two, then you could have two. You could literally do 2 loads at once, washing and drying, change nothing.
Game changer.
Right? So why wouldn't you?
I don't want to, shun that whole industry if whoever invented that. This is what Val said. But I don't know if maybe Val's not using it properly. I don't know.
Maybe Val's wrong.
Maybe Val is really wrong in this one. But I don't want to besmirch one of our listeners. Or what did the guy from Dalton say? Demise?
You don't want to demise anybody.
Demise no. I didn't demise no one. You go back to the podcast to hear that explanation of the word demise. Not demise, but dismise. Case guessed something in the laundry world as well, but I forgot exactly what you said what was wrong.
Hanging up the clothes.
I was complaining about hanging up the clothes. I said maybe that, I saw Elon get served popcorn by a robot this weekend. Maybe we're headed in that direction.
Sure.
Because I know the least favorite part of the movie theater experience is having somebody hand you your popcorn. Let's have a robot do that instead. Maybe they could do your laundry too.
Why not?
Yeah, exactly. Why have anybody have a job? Let's just all sit around and have robots do everything and then not have any money. It's great.
Oh, now we're cooking.
Yeah. Well, that's wrong, by the way. That's not. I don't want to go off on a tangent, but this is what it is. It's not anything to do with laundry. It's to do with taking out the garbage, which I think is one of the most annoying things to have to do. And some people live in homes. Let's say you have it end of the street or whatever. But if you live like me, you have to go back out down the steps to the alley to take the garbage out in the alley. And this is why it's going to change, get dramatically better. Because this week, Chicago announced a rat birth control pilot program that's going to be available to you.
I'll say I pay for my birth control, but the rats don't have to. That's great.
Well, you will have to. I'm not sure if you have to buy it from the city or it's going to be free if you just ask for it. It already happened in Wicker Park and Bucktown earlier this year. It's going to be in the Lincoln Park neighborhood, as Chicago's been the rattiest city for 10 years in a row, according to Orkin's poll every year.
Wait, you're telling me I have to go buy the birth control and feed the rats?
You do. You have to milk them. Yeah.
I don't understand.
No, milk them.
Yep. You already got the clothes ready for it, so... No, here's what it is, Kenzie. It's a rat birth control pellet, and you have to install them yourself. Now, it doesn't mean you have to shove it in their mouth. You just got to put it in places the rats go, like, let's say, near your garbage. And rat poison has turned out to be not effective in reducing the targeted population in Chicago.
Oh, that's nice, but birth control will be more effective.
Well, they say it is.
Poison. That's great.
It's not poison, though, but basically it's healthy. It's called cottonseed oil. And when rats eat this, they become infertile, and then it will reduce the population over time. The good news is it's not poisonous like the dogs or cats or anything like that. So if you put it out there by the garbage, this is what they say in the story, that nothing else, it won't hurt. And it's not poison either. It won't kill the rat. It just makes them infertile.
Does it work on people? Because that sounds cheaper.
It does not work on people, dogs, or cats.
Oh.
Well, how much you paying for birth control, if you don't mind me asking?
It's pretty expensive, honestly.
Don't you get a prescription?
Yeah, but it doesn't cover the whole thing. My birth control without my prescription's like $700 a month. It's
no,
insane.
It's not.
Yes, it is. Because one time my prescription didn't go through, and I go, I'll just get it anyways. They go, $700. I'm like, I'll just wait.
I'll just not have sex.
I don't even like it that much. It's fine. Honestly.
This way I got an excuse.
Hey.
I mean,
Hey,
I can
relax.
Hey, doctor's orders.
Yep.
Whoa.
I can't even starfish tonight. I mean, I really can't do it.
I'm in a tight spot.
Wait, is it really $700 a month without insurance?
It's $700 a month. And I know because of that moment.
Can't you buy it like on Amazon or something?
No, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I haven't looked into that.
Or Mark Cuban launched that one really low-priced drug website.
On Amazon, yeah.
Oh, it's on Amazon.
I believe
okay.
they partner with Amazon. But why are you surprised by that? You've been to a hospital. To walk in the door is $24,000.
I agree, but I thought birth control would be
Nope.
They don't
Cheaper.
want
No,
people
if it
having
was
birth
for
control.
men, it would be affordable.
Yeah,
but
I gotta
because
side with
it's
Kenzie on this one.
Yeah. Anything relating to women, they've been advanced because they're like, nah, they'll be fine.
I remember, and it's been a minute. It's been a minute. 'Cause once you get married, it's great. In a way. Well, I mean, you're married too, and it's not great. I guess with the $700 birth control.
Wait, what part's not great? About my marriage?
No, not about that.
No, go on.
What
I'll
I'm
let you know if you're right.
Okay. Well, this is right because you're on the birth control. I assume your husband is not jumping out of a plane without a parachute on. He's done. He's done with the parachute. He's done condoms.
Are you saying he's not wearing a condom? Yeah, he's not wearing a condom.
Yeah. And
I couldn't
condoms.
figure out what you meant.
Yeah. So for and I haven't bought them in a while. I'm sure inflation's, I've been married now, 4 years?
Let me tell you, they've gone up in price.
Have they?
Yeah.
So the 12-pack of Magnums, you see, used to be like $15.
Magnum's the smartest condom company ever. We're making a condom for men who think they need something a bit larger. Every man in the entire world got in that line. It's
Not me, trust me.
unbelievable.
I'm walking right by it. I know where I stand.
What are you getting, the minis?
I'm not getting the minis.
You're getting the PT Cruisers?
Why can't I be in the middle?
I'm going to be super honest with you guys. One of my exes had the smallest thing I had ever seen in my life, and he was buying Magnums. And I'm like, I don't even know if you need one. Like in general. Like, it's the smallest thing I've ever seen. Magnum section. It's unbelievable.
Like throwing a hot dog down a hallway in that condom.
I wish
Good
it was
Lord.
a hot dog.
Anyways, you were bragging about what condoms you used to buy.
So the Magnums used to be $15. What are they now for a 12-pack?
I don't know about those.
What about yours?
They're approaching $20.
Are they really?
Yeah, I know.
That's not good.
What do you get? Fire and ice? You seem like a sensations guy.
Well, there's a tickler, right? There's a tickler one.
Tickler?
There's a tickler.
I don't know about the tickler.
Let me see. I don't think it tickles. I think it just stimulates.
Brian's like, it's ribbed.
Yeah, rib for.
For
ribbed
prize
for
pleasure.
I used to flip the rib ones inside out, so I'd have pleasure.
Is that
That's
real?
nice.
Did you do that?
I don't think you can do that. Won't it slide off?
I tried it once. It doesn't work. You're right. It doesn't work at all. I thought it worked. There was a French tickler, right? Let's see.
Oh, Casey's gonna be all over that. Is there a European one? He's gonna love it.
Whoa, there's some wild-looking condoms. I shouldn't have Googled this. This is going to be red flag me. Megan's like, why are you buying condoms all of a sudden?
Yeah, that's not a good look.
Jeez, stop
Why
it.
would you do that on your phone, Brian? What are you doing?
Let me clear my cookies here. Hold on. Let me
That
clear
is
the
not
cookies.
good.
Anyway,
Why'd you Google French tickler?
and there's the fact that makes your brain go boom. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Hit us up with the highlight of your weekend. 312-591-8300. What was the highlight of your weekend? Share it with us. We want to hear what happened to you this week.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
All right, coming up in sports, what a weekend for both the Cubs and the Sox. Big recap. And continuing with baseball, the Joliet Slammers, what they have going on tomorrow night, we will have Night Train on. Night Train's going to be on from the Joliet Slammers to talk about that, and you need to be a part of this for sure. That's coming up here after we do 21 Pilots, but first it is the highlights of your weekends. People checking in, we'll give you the highlights of ours in a second. Let's see, Pat checked in. Pat from Lake in the Hills. I get in my car this morning, 101.1 comes on, but the voices I hear aren't the usual people. My screen flashes the letters WIXX. I thought the station had gotten changed and everybody got fired. What a crap way to start the week. I was about to skip work, drive downtown, and throw hands. Then I started driving, and y'all's voices popped up. Crisis averted. Now I have no excuse to get out of work. I guess that's a good thing. But that's weird. If you're way north, you pick up this station out of, like, Green Bay.
Yeah, do you want to explain that real quick? Because it happens every time around this time of the year.
It's called skywave propagation, and it's a weird time of the year when it gets really hot out. It only lasts for, like, a few weeks. And this station out of Green Bay, which shouldn't reach into your listening area here in Chicagoland, 101.1 picks up. I don't even know if it's a rock station or not or what kind of music they play.
Well, let's find out.
But it annoys our northern listeners. And this is why we say you can always listen on the app in real time, iHeartRadio, your smart speaker, Q101.com. If you're already at your desk, you can listen live all those ways. The podcast is available anytime you want. You can listen to the show later on. I met some people at the Renaissance Fair where they only can listen to the podcast. At night, he listens to the show because he has a job where he can't listen during the morning live. So that's what happens.
That is a top 40 station with Huggy, Natalie, and Corey. They're currently playing Airplanes by B.O.B.
Oh, not alternative rock.
No.
No, but Haley Williams from Paramore's on that song.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Shooting Stars.
Kind of, that was Tom DeLonge doing it. That's not what that song sounds like.
I was like, and then I can't remember the line. Shooting
Can we
star.
find that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? That's
Yeah.
what the song
That's not Tom DeLonge.
No, that
Kenzie
was-
sounded like an angel there.
No, I didn't, but that's okay.
Fergie and Jesus. You sounded like a combination. Wait, what's the morning show called?
Huggy, Natalie, and Corey.
I guess I'd be Huggy,
You'd be Huggy.
Kenzie be Natalie, and you'd be Corey.
I'm basically Corey already. I look just like him. I'm looking at their
Close
photo
enough.
right now. Yeah. We should get fake names. We should come back and do fake
Oh, I
names.
used to use Sludge.
I know.
We all know you had fake names. You
Yeah.
had like 17 fake names.
Sludge, Lightning Rod, Roadkill.
Yikes.
And then I just went to Brian, and then people, don't want to let me be Brian. Some people don't, which is fine. I don't care. You call me Sludge, glorious. Fine, I'm happy. It's all good. Nice to be remembered.
What about Huggy? Can you go by Huggy?
I can't do Huggy.
Okay.
Huggy
Why?
Bear. I can do Huggy Bear.
Why Huggy
Why
Bear?
is that better?
Huggy Bear sounds cooler than just Huggy.
Does it?
Yeah, to me. Yo, Huggy Bear, what's up?
I got to know his origin story. I'm so curious now why he's called Huggy.
While you look up Huggy, 773 checked in about our condom conversation. I just got a 24 count of Trojans on Amazon subscription delivery for about $16. Subscription price. I don't know if birth control subscription prices are available
They
on
don't.
Amazon.
That's completely different.
I guess so. Yeah. Also, Deb checked in. Highway to my weekend was my husband and I went to see Fish at the United Center. Fantastic time. They were there all weekend. So people came in from out of town. And Megan and I were walking on the street. And this guy was walking on the street, kind of looked like a homeless guy. And like maybe something was wrong with him. He's limping. But then he had really nice dress shoes on. And Megan surmised that he was here for the Fish concert, came out of town because he probably had enough money to fly into Chicago for Fish, because it's very rare that Fish is doing this many shows. They're back together and doing it. And that's what we thought it was a Fish attendee. We had fun kind of trying to figure that out.
They'll stick out from a crowd. You'll know a Fish fan when you see one. That sounds like a Fish fan.
He's totally wearing church shoes, really nice, like expensive shoes, but otherwise did not look like he should have expensive shoes on.
But you thought something was wrong with him because he was limping?
He was limping,
I
too.
just want to use your words
Yeah,
against you.
he was limping. I just thought he's, homeless or Fish fan. I wasn't sure.
Okay, one or the other.
What about Huggy?
Oh,
Did you look up Huggy or no?
I did look up Huggy. I don't know if we want to get into it now. Huggy's got a whole thing he's got going on.
Is he a
It's
millennial?
it's not my favorite.
Is he a millennial dad that likes IPAs?
Well, he's
Because a lot of bios of radio guys, that's what they'll say as the guy host. I'm a millennial dad. I love IPAs. Love Arsenal.
Honestly, close enough. He's talking about how he likes to power lift and he's a dog dad. So let's just move on.
He's a dog dad to a dog named Buckley. So what happens is, like this show, one of the things that I'm most proud of this show, the best compliment we can get is I don't normally like morning radio, but I like you guys. That's the nicest thing anybody can say to us.
Yeah.
Because when you go and look at some of these bios at shows in or around the city
Or the country.
or the country, you go, man, some of these people I just don't like based off their bio.
I love to rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, there you go.
He's writing that. He also wrote how he's basically an artist. He's like, if I'm not on the radio, I'm writing songs. So just like, let's move on.
I should put that I like to power lift in my bio.
Do you want to put that you're an aspiring boxer?
Yeah, I have 4 years of Muay Thai under my belt. Tried out for the UFC.
Tried out?
Well, who's going to look that up?
I think you watched it. I don't know if you tried out for the UFC.
4 years of Muay Thai, watched the UFC. I thought I could try out.
Wow.
Anyway, our highlight of our weekend was hanging out with you at the Renaissance Fair. We were up there on Saturday, started off, and you probably, if you were not there or you were there, realized, boy, did the rain come down. It was a pretty rough day there at the Renaissance Fair, at least when we were there. The sun came out after we were done.
Really, well, I stayed for like 2 more hours because you left, and then every crew member ever, because the rain had just stopped, came out, and then I was there for like another hour.
I had an appointment to make, and I stayed for my regulated time, and then Kenzie decided to stay because she wants to live there her whole life.
Fair.
And I'm glad you got to hang out with more of the listeners after the sun came out, actually. It didn't rain that much.
No, it actually got ridiculously hot. My thing was, it's raining. At least the whole day will feel nice and cool. Nope. It was like hell. Like an hour later, it got so hot.
It did get muggier, but it was incredible. What a time.
Awesome.
It's so phenomenal up there, the Bristol Renaissance Fair, just in general. every time. I got fitted up for a new outfit. It was incredible as well, more than I had on.
You missed him getting like, there's a guy out there and it's Felix, okay? And he has like a legit store.
Felix Fine Fashions, I think.
And he like hand makes everything. And he had Brian dressed up in a coat that went to his knees, fancy buttons, belt under the stomach, like the old school. And then like an old like Piper's hat. It was unbelievable. I go, Brian, you should buy that. You kind of look good.
Yep.
Kinsey, were you satisfied with your outfit?
I really liked my outfit. It was the most compliments I ever got. I did like a Mother Earth, like Mother Nature vibe is what I was going for. Kind of like a fairy in the wood like energy. And I was pretty happy with it. So I was corseted up all day. Couldn't breathe. It was fine.
Yeah.
But I like it like that.
Yeah, made for one hell of a Facebook post, let me tell you.
There you go.
It certainly looked like she couldn't breathe. I got to be honest.
Yeah.
It looked a little tough.
Well, I couldn't.
Yeah, couldn't breathe.
That's the point. Most of my outfits I can't breathe in. It's fine.
But we ate a lot. You're still able to fit food through when you can't breathe.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the delicious. Well, it's funny. There's a taqueria there at the Bristol Renaissance Fair. So you get tacos. They had tacos in the 1500s.
Yeah, who
I'm
knew?
like, I'm home, baby. I love this place.
It was really good. There was that fried egg that's wrapped in sausage.
So they have Scottish eggs there, which is sausage wrapped around an egg, and then they deep fry it.
Oh, God, it was so
So they do
good.
have those. There's a lot of great food. We went to Potato Cottage, which is like Brian and I both thought, like, we could live here,
Yeah.
huh? Potato Cottage.
Case, the place is called Potato Cottage.
I like the sound of it. I like the cut of their jib.
Yeah.
One of the best items there, cheese fritters. I ended up getting a little bit later. I got cheesecake on a stick. I was really excited about. A little more frozen than I anticipated. And to really gnaw onto that sucker in front of everybody. And then one of my favorite things was right next to the cheese fritters place. If you're going to go, they have a gelato and coffee shop, literally like almost connected to that big cheese fritter stand. The Cappuccino Supremo there is unbelievable. One of the best I ever had. So if it's hot out and you want to get one of those because it's iced, they're fantastic.
Bristol Renaissance Fair goes all the way through Labor Day weekend. Get a ticket. Q101.com is all the information. It is a blast. And a lot of people get nervous about what I have to wear or dress up. You don't have to. It's awesome if you do, but just be fun. Wear a Star Wars
some people
helmet.
dress up once they get there because they do buy like a corset or this. Or like some people add their fashion once they get there.
Yeah, so many great people. We love the Bristol Renaissance Fair. Going there every year is incredible. Coming up in sports, as I said, we'll get to Cubs, Sox, and the Joliet Slammers. Wieners. You'll understand when we get there. Brian and Kenzie, Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.